What's up, my central unit? It's the Central Man here, so this could be a brand new segment on this channel. I'm gonna review some WCW pay-per-views because I got the WWE network, so I can access the WCW pay-per-views. So with this format of the series, I'm not gonna do it in the correct order. Starrcade 83 to the last WCW pay-per-view that is agreed of 2001. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it in a random order. So, in this first installment of this series, I'm gonna review WCW Uncensored 1995. This month was the 25th anniversary of the show, and this is the first uncensored show they did. They did it for the next 5 years until WCW went out of business. Anyway, the very first uncensored show. The tagline for the show was uncensored, unauthorized, and unbelievable. This show was at the Tupelo Coliseum in Tupelo, Mississippi on 19th of March 1995. The attendance for the show was 5,782. The commentators for the show was Tony Schiavone and Bobby Heenan. I'm guessing this is the pay-per-view appearance of Mike Tenay. I think he debuted in '94, the previous year. Okay, I think WCW did a co-pay-per-view with AAA. I think he did a minor, like a second, really a B. He did a show called the WCW back then did a show called Worldwide. I mean, this is before Nitro. I'm guessing this is his first appearance. I'm not 100% sure, but don't quote me on that. But I'm guess. Anyway, before we get to the main show, I'm gonna do quick results on the main event matches. They did main events. The main event show is way better. It's just before the actual pay-per-view started, so I'm gonna do some quick results on it. So we got Alex Wright defeated Mark Starr. Steve Austin defeated Team Horner, and this was one of Steve Austin's final WCW appearances before he got let go in the company in the summer of '95. And you got Stars and Stripes. You got Marcus Bagwell, the future Buff Bagwell, and the Patriot defeating Dick Slater and Bunkhouse Buck with Colonel Robert Parker. Anyway, the first match to kick off uncensored, we got Dustin Rhodes taking on Blacktop Bully. Blacktop Bully is the former known as Demolition Smash. They're fighting in a King of the Road match. What is a King of the Road match? The King of the Road match is basically you have to fight in a truck full of hay, and you only win by you have to find the horn and blow the horn to win this match. Fucking stupid. They were fighting mostly throwing hay in this match. Shoving their, there were there was barbed wire on the truck, and they go I think Dustin Rhodes' face was, he had Bully kind of grabbed Dustin Rhodes' face and kind of rubbed his face on the barbed wire part of the truck, and then also there were technical problems, that really, it's just, oh my god. Boring, 13 minutes long, Blacktop Bully won this match. And and also this is the last appearance for Dustin Rhodes and Blacktop Bully, because during this match was controversial, and also one of the worst matches in WCW history. The controversial in this match because Dustin Rhodes was bleeding in this match, because I think at the time WCW banned blood, so they let go of Blacktop Bully and Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes returned to the company years later, but on the good side, at least we got Goldust out of it. Dustin Rhodes went to the World Wrestling Federation months later, known as Goldust, and the rest is history. And then we got a martial arts match. And also there were a lot of gimmick matches in this show. Yeah, martial arts match between Meng versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And you got Sonny Ono as the special guest referee. I don't know much about Sonny Ono. I don't know he was a I think he was has some background in martial arts, but yeah, Sonny Ono was really a Japanese professional wrestling manager. I think he did, but I don't know. But this was shit, man. Both I don't know, both Meng and Jim Duggan, it looks like they don't have any martial arts background, but this is more of a match than a martial arts match. And yeah, the Sonny Ono's kind of stalling the match because Jim Duggan doesn't know the rules. And the funny part with Colonel Parker just showed, you got to bell first, you got to bell first, and Jim Duggan says, I'm not gonna bell with you, I'm not gonna bell with you. You know, that's kind of funny, but this match was shit. Sonny Ono was terrible. I know he can't speak English, but when Meng was locking up that holding Duggan's shoulder, Ono's kind of doing the whole thing. You know, the referee does that. You know, holding the hand, doing 1 or 2. If you can't respond to the count of 3, the match's over. He does it on the hold on the shoulder. It's fucking stupid. And what, you know, like in the end, you had Parker did interfere in this match on what you know, choking on Duggan on a piece of rope or whatever. Duggan was trying to get Parker, but instead Meng hit him with a kick to the head to win this match. Thank fuck. This was boring. You know, it's 7 minutes long on Wikipedia, but this is more than 7 minutes. It felt like it's a 15-20 minutes match. And yeah, this show is not getting it better after this. After the King of the Road match and the martial arts match. Now we got wrestler versus boxer match. We got Johnny B. Bad taking on Arn Anderson. Well, at least with Mark Marrow, at least he's got boxing experience. Less than the previous match. But yeah, no one wants to see a literal fight. Fans want to see professional wrestling. They want to see the scripted entertainment. Throughout this whole match, it was basically Johnny B. Bad beating the fuck out of Arn Anderson throughout the 4 rounds. That's it. Yeah, Arn Anderson had some offense. Like during one of the breaks, he beat him, hit him with the DDT. You know, he said this is uncensored. We can do whatever we want. In the end, Johnny B. Bad won this match, knocked him out in the 4th round, and that's it. Thank fucking God. And then we got Randy Savage versus Avalanche. Boring. It was basically big man versus small man match. Terrible. Very boring, to be honest with you. Like, in the end, you had this woman attacking Randy Savage, and it is found out that is Ric Flair in disguise. Both Avalanche and Ric Flair beat down Savage more, and then you got Hulk Hogan came to the rescue, and the match ended in disqualification. It's like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be uncensored. This gimmick of this pay-per-view is like no rules. Everyone can do whatever the hell they want. No disqualification. Why is it disqualification? Don't get it. And then we got basically the only good match of the show. We got Sting versus Big Bubba Rogers, the formerly known as Big Boss Man. You know, he debuted in '94, Big Boss Man as the boss, and then WCW got in trouble by the WWF because his gimmick is similar to his old gimmick in the World Wrestling Federation. He has a lot of previous random gimmicks in WCW for Ray Taylor, you know, Big Boss Man. You know, he's the boss, Big Bubba, the Guardian, or the Guardian Angel. You know, crazy random shit gimmick. Anyway, this was good. Like throughout this match, the early parts of the match, you had Sting grabbed Big Bubba's hat, wearing Big Bubba's hat, and then he kind of leg dropped the hat and throw it to the crowd. That was funny. Yeah, Sting was selling like a knee injury, like he did a leapfrog after he Irish Big Bubba, tweaked his knee, and then throughout the whole match, Big Bubba was working on the knee and the leg of Sting. In the end, Sting was about to pick up Big Bubba. Unfortunately, his knee gave out. Big Bubba kind of basically pinned Sting and won this match. You know, I said this was a good match, not a great match, but a good match for what it is. You know, because this show has been shit. And then we got the Nasty Boys versus Harlem Heat in a Falls Count Anywhere match, a Texas Tornado Falls Count Anywhere match. Terrible. I'd say it's a little bit entertaining. The reason why I say it entertaining is because they're fighting in the food stand. There was like popcorn, drinks, candy floss. Yeah, Sensational Sherry or Sister Sherry is she's the manager of Harlem Heat. Like one month of the match, he kind of shoved one of the Nasty Boys face into the popcorn, not popcorn, the cotton candy. And then you got like what in the earlier of the match you had basically, I think you had I think it was Brian Knobbs kind of grabbed Sensation Sherry's head and rub it towards his armpit. Disgusting but funny at the same time. And also it's really embarrassing, like the floor was slipping near the food stand and they keep falling over. It's funny but cringy at the same time. But anyway, the Nasty Boys won this match. Let's move on. And move on to the main event. We got Hulk Hogan versus Vader in a leather strap match. And also this is the debut of, this is the debut of the Renegade. The Renegade is Richard White. The Renegade is basically a rip-off version of the Ultimate Warrior. You know, that's another topic for another time. There were a man in black, a person wearing black in this match. I think he attacked Hulk Hogan in this match. Returned moments later. In the end, Hogan won this match, basically touching the four corners. I hate strap matches because they end up being like shit. Like you have to touch the four corners and that's it. Like the rules of that match is silly. Yeah, Hogan touched the four corners of this match with Ric Flair, and it's like you have to do it with Vader. Why Ric Flair? It's just WCW. It's so confusing. And then afterwards, you guys, yeah, the first one was Arn Anderson, and then there was another Man in Black, and then find out that Man in Black was Randy Savage. Basically got his revenge because the previous match he had to basically like Ric Flair attack Randy Savage during his match, you know. Anyway, my rating for the show, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 1 out of 10, man. What a shit of a show. The only match is good is Sting vs Big Bubba. It was slightly good, but besides that, all the matches were shit. King of the Road match, martial arts match, boxing match, false count anywhere match, and also the main event match. Five shit matches, 1 good match. So I'm not crapping on WCW. You know, they produce a lot of shit, but sometimes they put a lot of good shows. I'm not doing this to shit on it because WCW beat WWE in the reigns in those 83 weeks between 95 to 1998. But this, uncensored 95, it was basically gimmick matches after gimmick matches. Every time they produced a gimmick match, flopped. You know, 96 is a little bit better, but that was also a shit show. But 95 was, between 95 and 96 uncensored pay-per-views, which one's the worst? I'm going to go say uncensored 95, because of the gimmick matches. You know, 96 you got the fucking Doomsday's match. I might probably review that show in the near future, so yeah, 1 out of 10. So that's my review on WCW Uncensored 1995. Hope you like it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, smash the like button, and subscribe to the Censored Man Network on YouTube. And this is the Censored Man officially signing out.